Do you ever find yourself saying, "I'll do it tomorrow"? If you just nodded, you are not alone. This simple phrase is one of the most common lies we tell ourselves, a comfortable little fib that feels safe and easy in the moment. Procrastination isn't just a quirky habit, it's a thief. It silently creeps into your day. It steals your time, it steals your energy, it steals your joy, it promises relief, but only delivers a growing pile of stress and undone tasks. But what if I told you that you could reclaim your power and stop this cycle? You don't need a grand plan or a sudden burst of motivation, you just need 5 minutes. The very first step is to make your task ridiculously small. I call this making it tiny. Forget about the huge project that's been weighing on your mind. Don't even think about cleaning the entire house. Your only goal is to identify one tiny, specific action that you can complete in 5 minutes or less. This is crucial because our brains resist big, vague goals. If your task is to clean your messy desk, your tiny action is to clear one small corner of the desk. If you have to write a long email, your action is to write only the subject line. This technique works by bypassing the brain's natural fear response. When you face a monumental task, your amygdala can go into overdrive. But when the task is as simple as put away 3 books or write one single sentence, there is nothing to fear. This initial small action breaks the cycle of avoidance and creates a tiny spark of momentum. It proves to you, on a very practical level, that you can start. Let's get specific with an example. Imagine Anna. She's been wanting to start exercising for months, but a full 30-minute workout feels overwhelming, so she keeps putting it off. Now for the second step, which is where the magic really happens. Use a timer. This is non-negotiable. Find a timer, on your phone, on your kitchen counter, on your computer, and physically set it for 5 minutes. This simple act creates a psychological contract with yourself. You are not committing to finishing the entire project, you are only committing to working on it for 5 minutes. This structure provides a sense of safety and control, making it much easier to dive in without feeling trapped or overwhelmed. The sound of the timer starting is your cue to begin, and the promise of it ringing in just 5 minutes is your relief. During that time, your only job is to focus on the tiny task you picked. When the timer goes off, you have full permission to stop. Seriously, even if you're in the middle of a sentence, stand up and walk away. Often, once people start, they want to keep going. But if you stop, that's a win too. This technique fights your brain's tendency to overestimate discomfort. A short time burst proves it's far less intimidating. You're running a small experiment. Hey, that wasn't so bad. And you start to rewire your habits. Right, the third and final step is one that people often skip, but it is absolutely essential for making this new habit stick. Reward yourself. As soon as that 5-minute timer rings, you need to celebrate your win. This doesn't have to be a big, elaborate reward. In fact, it should be something small and immediate. Stand up and do a full-body stretch. Take a satisfying sip of your favorite tea or coffee. Look in the mirror and say, "Well done." This small act of acknowledgement releases a little hit of dopamine, which reinforces the behavior you just completed. By immediately following your 5-minute work session with a small reward, you are creating a positive feedback loop. Cue, routine, reward. Over time, your brain will start to associate the task not with dread and avoidance, but with the pleasant feeling of accomplishment and reward.
After her 5-minute walk, Anna acknowledges her effort. Maybe takes a deep breath and says, "I did it." Or she listens to a favorite song. This small celebration reinforces the positive experience. I did it.
The next day, it's slightly easier to start. Soon she goes to 10 minutes, then 15, all because she built a foundation of positive reinforcement. Don't underestimate the power of self-acknowledgement. So, what are you waiting for? The time for someday is over. Your 5-minute revolution can begin right now, in this very moment. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to read another book. You don't need to wait for the perfect conditions. All you need is a willingness to try. Think of that one task you keep pushing down the list. Don't get overwhelmed. Just find the first tiny piece. First, pick one tiny task you can do in 5 minutes. Second, set a timer for exactly 5 minutes. Third, just start and work until it rings. Finally, give yourself a real, genuine moment of celebration. Consistency matters more than intensity. 5 minutes a day adds up to over 30 hours in a year. Start today, start now. You can and will beat procrastination, one 5-minute victory at a time.